Good morning, my dear students. Now today I am going to discuss list, tuple, set and dictionary. Few functions are mutable and few are immutable. Mutable and immutable means we can update the value, and in few functions we can't update the value. So how these functions are working and how we can update and we can't change, how we can access the value, this we are going to check in these functions. For example, first is your list. So the way to represent the list is with this square bracket. Let's an example. One variable is there. In this, any value 1, 2, 10, 5, 7 I have given. So all these values are in list due to this bracket only, and these values are assigned in A. It will be the positional value will be same as we have discussed in Python word. So in this, when we will read it from left to right from this side, its positional value is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And if we will read it from right to left, then it will be -1, -2, -3, -4 and -5. So this is the positional values. With the help of these positional values we will read the numbers in our list. For example, if a square bracket, always for accessing the values we will use this square bracket, this you have to remember. So if I am writing 0, so it will read it from left to right and it will give us 1, because first value will have the positional value 0, you will get as answer 1. Now second, if you are writing 0, 3, sorry 0 here, 3 here, now after pressing enter you will get the 0, 1, 2, 3. So this is from left hand side, you will always start it from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3. So you will get 5. You can access this list from right hand side also, a minus 3 if I have written. Let's an example. After pressing enter, -1, -2, -3. So you will get 10. So like this we can access it from both sides. From left hand side we will start from 0, from right hand side we will start it from -1, -2, -3. So by this process we will access. Now list is mutable. What is the meaning of mutable? If a list is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, it is. Now while we are talking about this is mutable, means if a 0, this is the positional value, and at this positional value if I am writing 20, it means this 20 will be updating here at the first positions, means 1 will be replaced. So after doing this, when you will print a, then you will get the new list 20, 2, 3, 4, 5, because first value you have updated. Like the same, if I am writing a minus 3 is equal to 7, let's an example. -3, it is where? -1, -2, -3, at this position it is. Now my updated list is this, and -1, -2, -3, at this position it will just change its value. So again the next value I will get 20, 2 and 3 will be replaced by 7 and 4 and 5. So we can update the value and we can change it also. So this is called mutable function. Like the next is our tuple. What is tuple? Tuple is immutable and we are using it with this bracket. If the variable a is having 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and 5, means this is tuple. You can access it from left to right with the positional values 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and you can access it from right to left with the positional values -1, -2, -3, -4, -5 from this side. You can access it like list, only the difference is mutability. You can't update the value. If you are writing a, for accessing also you will use the square bracket, you will not use this bracket. If you want to access, remember this, you always use this square bracket. If you are writing 2 and you are pressing enter, so 0, 1, 2 you will get 3. Like the same, if you are writing a -4, so it will start reading from right hand side -1, -2, -3, -4, so you will get 2. So this is the way by which we can access it. Now the main concept of mutability, if you are trying to change the value, if I have given a020, now it will try to change the value at the first position. So at this time your computer will show a long error because this is immutable function. So this is the main thing that you have to take care. This is the immutable function. Now in this you can repeat the value also, like you can give 5, 5, 5. Repeated value can be accepted, and in list also repeated value can be accepted. But in set, the next topic is the set. Set is not accepting any repeated value. For example, if a is equal to this, if a is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, if you are using this, then what will happen? Your repeated value will not be shown to you while printing time. Means if you are printing a, then at the printing time you will get 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 only. So set will use this bracket, and it is only used to remove the duplicate values from your set. I hope this is clear to you. Now the next topic is dictionary. What is dictionary? In this a variable, and in this also you will use this curly bracket, but every value will have a key and value relation is there. Means we can't use this dictionary with its positional values, we will use the key which we are having. For example, a we will use in this exclamation 20, means a is having the value 20. If b 30, then C 40, and then close. Like this you can go, no limit. So this is the value A of 20, B is 30, C is 40. Now how you will access it? No positional value is there. It will not give you 0, 1, 2 and from minus that side. No, you have to use the name of the dictionary. This is A, and I have just remind you that you have to use always this square bracket to access the value, and you will give the key A. So what is the value holding key? This A 20, so you will get 20 as answer. Like the same, if you are writing the dictionary name A and key B and press enter, so B is holding value 30, so you will get 30. This is very clear. Now students, this is the dictionary, and by key method you can access it. Once again I am telling you the main thing in that list is mutable, dictionary is also mutable, you can update it. But in list and in tuple and in set you can access the values from its positional values. It will start from 0 to the numbers from left to right, and from minus to the numbers from right to left. But in dictionary this is the difference. In dictionary no positional value is there. You have to access the values with the key which you have given. This key may be a single letter, this key may be a word also, a big name also. So this is up to you that how you are assigning the value. Here you can write Alok 40. So here key is Alok. So anything you can write, this is up to you and you have to define it. Now in this mutability, one most important thing that I want to discuss, that P is equal to 5, Q is equal to P and R is equal to 5. So ID is the function, it will give you the location where it is means saved in your computer, where what is the memory location of that value. So ID 5, when you will press enter, something will come. When ID P you are writing, then also something will come, some value will come. Then ID Q, then also some value will come, and ID P in this case, then also some values will come. You can easily find out that all these values will be same, because this is pointing this is pointing this, and all these are pointing this will be different because R is nothing, sorry, R is pointing this, so the ID of this and this will be same also. Python will always point out the same number with different variables. This is the main thing. So in this all the cases means this is equal to this is equal to this is equal to this, all the numbers are equal to each other, means the location will be same, always you will get the same value in this, and this practical I have shown you also after this. The next is, if the memory location changes, then you can say this is immutable. Now what is the definition of this? Mutability means that in the same memory address new values can be stored. So what we have done, in the same memory locations, all the memory locations are same in this, in the same memory locations if we are saving the values, this is called mutable. And if we can't save the values in the same memory location, that is called immutable. So this was the mutability and immutability, and go through the practicals, students, and it will be more clear to you. Thank you.
Now my dear students, in theory we have discussed what is list and what is tuple. Now I am going to show you the practicals. First I am going to discuss the list. In this you will use the square bracket, few values 1 2 3 4 5 6 we have taken. The process to access it is same as I have given. When you will print the list, you will get the value in interactive mode as I'm showing this side, left hand side. Now here you can use line change also, and a few values directly you can access in print function as a, and in this 0. So what is the positional value I have discussed with you? From left hand side it will read, so it is 1. You can see 1 is the answer, it is coming. You can assign these values in certain variables also. No need to use the print function again and again. Any variable like e is equal to a, and in square bracket you can use 0. So 1 will be assigned in e and f. A, in this you can use 2. So 0 1 2 3 will be in f and 1 will be in e. So 1 and 3 you will get. Now you can see the answer 1 and 3, because from left hand side it will read it as 0 to the counting numbers. Now in this interactive mode I am showing you left hand side, this is immutable, or what is the meaning of mutable? Now in this we can access the value like a, and in the square bracket we can give the positional values like 0 is equal to 20. Now it is trying to change the value. At the first position 1 will be replaced because a0 is representing the 1 here, and it will be replaced. So when you will print, you will get 20 2 3. You can see 1 is replaced due to this a0 positional values. So we can change it, we can update this value. Then this is called mutable. That's why we can update the value. This is called mutable. Now tuples, we know this, that tuple is immutable. We can't make any changes, but we can access the tuple with the same process. From left to right it will be 0 to the numbers, and from right to left it will be -1 from that. So if you will print, you will get this circular bracket, and from this if you are writing 2, then 0 1 2 3 will be the answer. 0 1 2, it is reading it from left hand side, as in theory we have discussed already. So print a -1, then 5 you will get, because from last it will show you the answer. So first print is 3 and then 5 you will get. This is immutable. Now I am showing you that how it is immutable. When we will try to change any value, it will give us an error. So by this you will easily understand that we can't change the value. Computer will stop you while changing any value. Now a -1 means 5, it is coming. Now a 0 is equal to 20. I am writing a0 means it will try to replace first value, and you can see this much long error you will get. So this is immutable, this function is immutable. So like this you can understand that in tuples we can't change the value, we cannot update any value. We can change the value in list only. Now the next is set. So in set, what was the main property? It will not show you any repeated value, it will show you only the value at once. Now in this set, any set like a is equal to, if you are writing 1 2 3 4 5, so if a is equal to 1 2 3 4 5, and inside the set if you are using this, then it is acceptable because this is immutable, both are tuples. If in a, in curly bracket means it is a set. In this set if you are using certain values, and in this if list you are using, list means square brackets if you are using, or in set you are using tuples, then also it is acceptable. But in set, if any mutable value means list you are using, list is this square bracket, then it will give you error, because inside any set you can't use any mutable values, means the value which can change you can't use inside the set. You have to use the value that cannot change inside the set, and no repeated values it will be displayed. Next is your dictionary. What is dictionary? In dictionary no positional values are there. Means 0 and 1 and -1 like this, we will not access it. Only the keys are there. For example, keys will be written in single apostrophe comma, A 1, B 2, C 3, and like this it will go according to your need. This is 4. Now vowels, you can see this is the value, this is your dictionary. Now vowels, you have to write keys, you will not use any positional value. So you will, when you will give A, it will show you the value of A, this is 1, and you are not supposed to write 0 1 2 like this, because no positional value is present in this. Like vowels, D, then what is the value of D? 4. So 4 will be the answer, 4 will be shown to you. Now IDs, if we are defining it with any kind of ID, first we should save it, and next is our ID. So these are the IDs which we are dealing with. So ID will give you the memory locations inside the computer, that if any value P is 10, R is 7, and Q is equal to R. So all these values are interrelated. Now you find the ID of all the variables. ID 10, you can see 6616 at the end. Then ID P, you again see the same location, 6616. Now ID R, this is change. Now ID 7, it is same with that variable. So you can see if P is same and 10 is same, both are equal, so this is same. R is same with 7 because both are equal, so this is same. Like the same Q and R, Q and R is also the same value will come. So these are pointing out the same memory locations, and we can store the value at the same memory location. This is called mutable functions. If the values are stored at different location, then this is called immutable function. So we can check the memory locations in Python also with the id function. This is the case of mutability, means we can save the values at the same location. This is the case of mutability. Thank you, students.